same here. This is a little weird posting again since it's been so long. I've had some issues with YouTube and the whole making gun videos, and since this whole pandemic thing, it's kind of hard to find ammo to make videos about guns. So I haven't really made anything with guns lately. However, this video, I wanted to talk about a flashlight that I use every day, and it's surprised the life out of me. And that is the Streamlight ProTac HL X. This guy right here. Where's the name? Right there. This flashlight right here. So I actually have two of them. I'll bring the other one right here. I bought both of these at the same time. It's been around 5 years that I've been using this flashlight right here. And it has taken an absolute beating, as you guys can see. I mean, if you can tell in there, that LED is actually broken. So about half of an LED on there, by the looks of it. I have welded this flashlight to a piece of pipe so I can use it as a floodlight. And oh my gosh, it takes an absolute beating. Keeps on working. This one actually I had to slightly retire it because it works. It'll turn on. It'll go all the way to 1,000 lumens. The problem is sometimes it doesn't want to turn on after the absolute beating is taken. I mean, I've dropped this from about 50 foot off of a man basket or a man lift. Like I said, I've welded it onto a piece of pipe. I've dropped it, I can't tell you how many times. It's lost its lens. This one still has its protective lens on there. It's taken a beating. And I've only stopped using it for about 2 months because I lost it. I lost it on a job site. I work construction. And man, I lost it on the job site. I could not find this thing for a while. It took 2 months for me to find it. When I did find it, I had started using it again. In the meantime, I was using the one I bought at the same time as a replacement because I didn't know how long this was going to last me. So I've been using this. I used this one for about 2 months, and as you can tell, like, it has some wear damage on it after 2 months of use, but nowhere near as much as this one right here. And all I've done to fix this one to the point where the cap works every time and the light turns on every time is I just put a replacement cap on it. Now, after 5 years of use, I have multiple of these flashlights. These are the only two handheld ones. I have two more for my weapon lights. Of that rifle with the weapon light on it. And I had two spare caps because I bought two extra ones with pressure pads. So I just swap it out, put a new one on there, and it's going, man. It still hasn't died out on me. Like, I can still use it. It's still plenty bright. They're both still kicking. They're 10 tap programmable, so the caps you can program them by just tapping out it 10 times. It's got, I can't remember how many methods of operation on it, but I like the one where it's low, high, and nothing else. But you can have this strobe as well, so I can just have low lumen, which I believe is like 200 something lumens, and then you can have, there we go, a few more taps and you got high 1,000 lumens, and it's very bright. I'll probably show an image somewhere around here as well of me using them in the backyard at night, so you can tell the difference. I'll do both of them too, so you can tell the difference between a damn near brand new one It hasn't had that much use, this one right here, and one that I've used almost exclusively for 5 years on my day-to-day. I mean, this gets in my pocket and I do everything with it. Alright, got my flashlights out here at night. My newer flashlight, 2 months of use, low power, 200 lumens, high power, 1000 lumens, and my old beat up flashlight, 200 lumens, and trying to get to 1000 lumens, but my switch is a little beat up, so it's kind of hard to get there. There we go, 1000 lumens. And as you can tell here on the side by side, they're not the same brightness. Well, that's because my glass is broken on my older model, the older flashlight, and the reflective, sheathing inside is all scratched up and dirty, so it doesn't reflect the light as much. And you see the low light again, 200 lumens for both of them. You can tell just the amount of wear, and if I handle this enough, you'll start noticing that my fingers get black, just because it's just a dirty flashlight from all the just horrible use I've put through it. And I mean, it still kicks, man. So if you guys are ever looking for a flashlight to just have every day or use for work, I'm not sponsored by Streamlight. I freaking wish I was. But this right here, the Streamlight ProTac HL X, insanely good flashlight. So let me guys know what you think about the video. I do want to post more videos, especially gun related content, even though I do construction and I'm no longer in the military, so I don't really know too much about what's going on there anymore. I do want to do more military content and more firearms content. It's hard to do it right now. Hopefully I'll put a couple more videos on some of my equipment that I have, and if you guys like it, please hit that like button, say something down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it if you guys interact with the videos. See you guys next time.